Hello, David here with Northwest Outdoor Adventures, and today I'm going to be talking about the Nathan VaporZach Hydration Vest. So, let's jump right in. Alright, so you'll quickly notice that I'm actually wearing the vest right now, and that I'm also not wearing it with the Soft Flasks inside of there. I actually didn't buy them with this, so those won't be included as part of my review. However, I would say I hate Soft Flasks almost always. They always taste like plastic to me, which is why I opted not to buy them. I bought this up at Seven Hills Running in Seattle. Great shop, check them out. Where they actually allow you to, pick, and he'll cut them out for you, and you can save some bucks if you don't want them. So that worked out for me. But anyways, on to the actual review here. I'm just going to kind of go over what I like and what I dislike about this vest. So a little background on me. I run ultra marathons, I run 5Ks, I run 100 milers. So anywhere from, a 5K up to 100 miles, I'm down for right now. So, I've got a wide experience, I guess, and I have a decent idea of what I like to bring along for these, outings. And I bought this vest pretty much because I thought it looked kind of cool. It felt kind of good. The materials appealed to me. I've almost exclusively worn Salomon vests for the past couple of years just because I feel like they've been far and away better than everything else. And so when I saw this and tried it on, I was kind of, I was a little impressed with it. So, unfortunately for me, I bought probably a size too big. So I'll get into that in a second, but let's start off with the positives. So what I like about this vest, as you can see, I'll give you guys a twirl. There you go. So I think this is a 2.5 liter vest. So not much capacity. It's obviously meant, for utilizing aid stations and not being long jaunts out on the trail. So the materials themselves are pretty good. It feels, like you're not wearing much. It's much like the Salomon. I think it's the Sense or the Sense Skin or Ultra Skin, whatever they call their fabrics they're using. So it's very similar to that. And it feels good. So, and then it's also pretty decent at, not feeling heavy when you're sweating a bunch. It's not absorbing a bunch of moisture or anything like that. It feels pretty good all the time that you're wearing it. I guess overall fit and feel, I think, are positives here. The look, I think it looks really cool. And that's probably it as far as the positives go. So, and it's fairly cheap. I think it was under $100 for me because I got it without the Soft Flasks, which, for a hydration vest these days is pretty decent. Now, like I said, I typically will just do like a 16.9 ounce bottle of water. And so it fits okay in here. I'll go ahead and put it in. So as you can see, it kind of fits in there decently enough, but with two of them in there, it doesn't feel that great. I don't know. It sits kind of strangely. I guess I'm just used to the Salomon vest, so it fits a little bit weird on me when I've got two water bottles in the front. But I'll typically run with one water bottle and then my phone in my other breast pocket. So you don't have much room for anything when you do have the water bottle in there. I mean, maybe you can kind of cram a gel in there, but then when you do have stuff in this lower pocket, it makes it difficult to get the water bottle in and out. So that's a little bit of a complaint there with just the space management or the pocketing system in this. And again, I don't have the Soft Flasks, so, take it with a grain of salt. But it's a tight fit for this water bottle to get in there, and you can kind of feel that. And so, a lot of my complaints are based around the sizing of the vest, and that's more my style of running. I like to kind of have a bigger vest, in terms of capacity. So again, take my criticisms with a grain of salt because it may be a little bit different for you. Now that being said, the mechanism for tightening and loosening it, as you can see here, it's actually, I wish they would just go with something a little bit simpler and not these very thick and sturdy sternum straps. And I'll go ahead and take it off. But you can see they're adjustable, which is great. So you can move them up and down. But there's like a hard bar that sits vertically along your chest. And you can definitely feel that on longer runs. It kind of starts to, at least I notice it. It kind of, especially the lower half, you can kind of feel it jab into your ribs a little bit sometimes. And then probably my biggest complaint would just be the back of the vest. You can see the pocketing system, the top pocket, which is kind of like a kangaroo type pouch or whatever in the back, is okay, but I don't understand why so this is actually a separate pocket from this lower half. And the lower half is actually zippered. And it is pretty much impossible to get into this pocket while you're running. So it's hard enough while you're not running to get into it. But so this lower pocket unzips, and I'll put it on again. So as you can see, it's almost impossible to reach back there, especially as you're moving. I mean, I've had to take the vest off every time I've accessed it. So I think it would make a lot more sense to just combine those two pockets into one. So I think, yeah, just make this one full pocket, which I believe the Vapor Crar is like that. So I just don't really, I don't think that this was that great of a design. And I think it would be better if it was just one full pocket. And then that way you could also probably fit a bladder in there if you really wanted to too. Because right now, I mean, I don't have any bladder this size that would fit in the back. Obviously, this is, meant for a speedy, point to point. You're not like trekking for long distances in this without water and needing to carry a hydration pack. I think obviously it's not designed for that. But, you could probably make the option there if you just would have extended this pocket. And, it might have appealed to some more people that way. So, some minor criticisms there. The side pockets I'm okay with. I don't know. I don't really like side pockets in general because my arms, maybe it's because I'm fatter or something, but my arms rub against whatever I have in there. So if I have like gels or something or anything in the sides, that's kind of makes it protrude. I feel it rub against my arms and I don't really like that. So I tend to not put too much in the side pockets, but I'd say they're just as good as the Solomon pockets on the sides. And so that's pretty much it. I mean, overall, the cost is okay. The fit and feel are great. The pocketing situation is kind of meh. I would say it's the weakest part of this. And again, this back pocket is a big thumbs down for me. I don't understand why they did that. Because you just can't really access it while you're running unless you're, I don't know, much more flexible than I am. So maybe I should be doing yoga more or something like that. But overall, I think, I'm not going to stop using my Solomon vest in favor of this, but it's a cool one to have in the arsenal for me. I'll take it on shorter runs where I just really want to bring along my phone and maybe a small bottle of water or something like that. So I don't hate it. I think it's actually a nice little vest, and I look forward to seeing what they can do in the future. And so, yeah, I might even buy the Vapor Crar version of this because I do like it a lot. And it is close to the Solomon vest, so I might try the Vapor Crar. We'll see. But that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Let me know if you actually have this vest and have experienced, different things or anything like that, or if you have anything else to add. I'd be happy to hear it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.